Hi, so I've come on today just to talk to you a little bit about three-dimensional, four-dimensional and five-dimensional states of consciousness, and to tell you a little bit about my new program that I'm launching. So you might have been hearing about these states and you might be wondering what they are. So there's a theory that other dimensions exist in the universe, and you might have experienced this already if you've ever felt deja vu. Or you might just have a knowing that there's more to life than you can comprehend right now. And just like there's different dimensions, there's also different states of consciousness. And these different dimensions or states are available to us on the earth, and they are 3D, 4D, and 5D. So the dimensions are not actually a place, they are a state of consciousness. And here on earth, we're either living from 3D, 4D, or 5D, or a combination of all three. In fact, it's actually more likely that the majority of people are moving back and forth between dimensions, between states of consciousness, put it that way, otherwise it seems a little bit weird. But depending on where you are in your life, so sometimes you might be in the fourth dimensional state of consciousness, and then you might get pulled back by fear or things that are going on in your life into the third dimensional state. So even though we're all living on the same planet, we're experiencing things very differently depending on what level of consciousness we're choosing to see things at. So those that perceive things from a 3D level of consciousness are going to see some things very differently to you if you're on a 4 or a 5D state. So maybe you're curious to find out which state of consciousness you're at. So I thought I'd just break them down a little bit so maybe you can see which state actually resonates with you. So 3D is viewing things from a purely physical state. So you're seen as an individual, you're separate from other people. Life feels like the survival of the fittest. You identify yourself by the amount of money that you've got, the job that you've got, the people that you've got around you, where you live. You're fearful about missing out on something or not having enough is another thing. Things are perceived as good or bad, and life's a bit of a competition, and you believe that there's not enough for everybody, so somebody will eventually have to miss out. And fulfillment for you is all about making money, social status, being popular with your peers, living in the right area. And in a 3D consciousness, your thoughts have no power. So you don't believe that your thoughts have any power over your reality anyway. And you just believe that everything just happens. It's just a coincidence. And you actually rely on what you can touch, taste, see, feel, or hear as your reality. So there is a lot of joy living in a 3-dimensional state of consciousness, but pain and deeper emotions could be difficult to manage. Because in a 3D state, there's just no desire to go within and look from a deeper level. So life's played out, but it's played out just by skimming the surface. And there's no desire to dig deeper and understand the deeper meaning behind things. Now, living from a 4-dimensional state, many people think that the 4-dimensional state is actually a gateway or a bridge to the 5th dimensional state. But it's also a very real state of consciousness that a lot of people spend a lot of time in. So in 4D consciousness, you start to wake up to the idea that we're all connected, that there's more to life than meets the eye. You know that your thoughts are powerful, and you know your thoughts can shift the way reality is perceived. The idea of good and bad does still exist, but there's much more compassion and understanding around it. You start to care more about what you're putting in your body, what food you're putting in, what you're drinking, what chemicals you're using in your life. You enjoy meditation and you enjoy leading a healthy lifestyle. You care about and pay attention to how your actions affect the environment and other people around you. Now, there is a strong desire when you're in this level of consciousness, it's 4D, there's a strong desire to find your purpose and follow your passions. You understand that life is meant to be enjoyed and that you're worthy of your dreams. You perceive the world through 6 senses. So you've got the 5 that everybody in 3D are looking through, but you've also got your 6th sense as well, which gives you a completely different outlook on life. And you do enjoy seeking deeper meaning from things that go on. and you definitely start to see the synchronicities, the magic of the universe. Now, in 5-dimensional state, once you reach that level, actually it's quite hard to be pulled back into 3D. Whereas when you're in 4D, things can go wrong and you can quite easily find yourself back in 3D. When you get to 5, it's actually quite hard to be pulled all the way back to 3. So you can get pulled into 4 and 5. So it's a nicer place to be. So from 5D, from this level of consciousness, you begin to understand that we're all one and we're all connected. Life is all about adventure and growth, and there's no such thing as good or bad. There's a higher purpose for all things, and every experience holds a meaning. There are strong feelings of love and contentedness with others, and also a love for the planet that you live on as well. Love and compassion reign supreme at this level, and there's just no judgment, because we understand that everybody is on their own journey and everybody is considered to be equal, and you really desire to live from a place of authenticity at this level. You understand that it's your purpose to live your truth and seek out the joy in life while doing it. And from this state, you know that there's no competition, because there's enough for everybody in the universe. You feel emotional, overwhelming emotions of love and compassion for life, for Mother Earth, for the people around you. Your intuition is very strong at this level, and you feel a real strong connection to the divine, to angelic beings. Now, it's important to remember that there are no better or worse states of consciousness. They're just different. And every soul on the earth has their own journey and their own reasons for choosing which level of consciousness that they want to live from. I think for me, I spend most of my time in 4D, but I do very much feel now when I'm being pulled into 3D. So with this knowledge that I've just shared with you today, you can really start to see, you might think, okay, well, sometimes I'm in 4, but sometimes I'm in 3. And you start to notice when you're getting pulled back into 3-dimensional ways of thinking. And the good thing about noticing it is that you can be aware of it. So you can just start to view it. So you can stay in your 4-dimensional state or 5-dimensional state of consciousness and view what's going on in that 3-dimensional state. Okay, so the reason I'm talking to you about this now is that on the 21st of December, there's going to be a big switch where a lot of people will switch over into 5-dimensional state. So what I've been guided to bring to you actually is a 10-day program that's going to take us through the chakras, a chakra a day, with so starting on the 12th of December, working together all the way through those 10 days up to the big switch on the 21st. So every day you'll be learning about the aura, the chakras, what they are, and then one chakra a day through the days. So working from the root chakra all the way up to the crown chakra. And then on the last day, on the 21st of December, we're going to be doing an ascension chakras, which is when they'll open up lower chakras beneath your feet and higher chakras above your head. So it's going to be really exciting. Every day there will be education around that chakra. So you can really start to learn whether the chakra is overactive, underactive, or balanced. There'll be meditations to take part in, and there'll be an activation. We'll be using essential oils. You'll be learning about which crystals can help you. And we'll just work our way, so that the idea is that by the 21st, when this switch comes, you are so well prepared, because every single chakra has been totally deep dive into, cleared and awakened to this new energy. So by the time the 21st comes, you're ready to switch just like that. Okay, I think I've told you everything I wanted to tell you. If this resonates with you, then I feel very strongly that anyone that wants to come on this should be able to come on it, and that price should not be a deterrent. So I've split it into 3 levels. I'm actually not making any money out of the course, because the 3 levels are just the cost for the oils that you're going to buy, that you'll need for the workshop. So the first level is the gold level, and that's where you'll get full 15 ml sized bottles of the essential oils that we'll be using in the activations. Now, you'll also be taught how you can use these oils for about 80% of your health needs. Because remember, when you're in that higher state, you're going to start to care about what you're putting on your body and in your body. So I'm going to teach you how these oils can be used as a powerful form of plant-based medicine, and also as a way of replacing chemicals in your home. So the bigger bottles is the better value, because you're going to get so much more use out of them. So the gold level is for the 10 oils that we'll be using in 15 ml sized bottles. That's 250 drops in each bottle. You'll also get a set of chakra colored rollers, and one of the modules at the beginning is getting you to make up your chakra rollers for the activations throughout the 10 days. You'll also get a free diffuser with this one, because actually having the oils aromatically in your space throughout the day will be really beneficial for you. And you'll get lifetime access to all the content, the activations, the guided meditations. And the price of that gold level is £255.80. But it's been reduced until the 30th of November, and it's £231.90. So you can get an extra £20 saving off that if you book before the 30th of November. And I'd actually recommend that you do anyway, so that the oils turn up in time for you to start with us all on the 12th. Now, the second level is the silver level, and this is the same 10 oils, but they're in 5 ml bottles. So you're only getting a third of the amount of oil with this one, but still a really good start, because you've got 80 drops in those bottles, so they will last you a long time. You'll get a 5 ml set of the chakra rollers, so you can make those up. You get 90 days access to all the content throughout the program, all the activations, the meditations, and you get a free wholesale account with that. Same as with the other one, you get wholesale accounts, so that if you need to replace any of the oils, you can do it at a 25% discount. The third level is the bronze level. Now, this level is £44. And then at this level, you will get all the oils. You'll get them pre-made in little rollers. So you'll get just enough oils to actually to see you through the course. It's £44. You get your 10 oils. You get 30 days access to all the content, the meditations, the activations. And you do get a free wholesale account still with that bundle as well. So when you need to replace them, you can replace them at a 25% discount. Now, if you are already a member of my oily community, so that means you've already bought a kit of oils through me or one of my business partners, then just with all my programs that are oil related, you can come on this one with your oils for free. So just let me know, there's an option. Just let me know that you'd like to do that, and I'll send you the code for a free ticket. Okay, so the link to book on is in the post. I hope this resonates with you. Really, I did a meditation back in February, and it was before we knew all about this, what was going on. It was before lockdown, and I very clearly saw that the message I got was, the world has gone too far, we're in danger. And I chose there and then, I'm going down, I'm going to connect with my soul family, and I'm going to help. And that's really what I'm doing here today with this program. I want to reach out, and if this resonates with you, then I'm connecting with you to bring you in so that I can help you with this ascension process. Okay, I look forward to meeting you and seeing you on the course on the 12th. All right, take care. Bye.